Anyhow, good evening, everybody. Today is the sixth day of our webinar and 2020 on behalf of Belde Sankarpur Rajiv Gandhi Medical College and Hospital. And today we are having very eminent speaker, Dr. Prasenjit Chatterjee. And I'm giving a little bit introduction about sir because I know that in our college so many students are there and they are not that much familiar with our sir. So just I'm giving very brief introduction that sir, after finishing his MBBS from Bardhaman Medical College and Hospital, then he received his MD from Tata Memorial Hospital from Mumbai on radiation oncology. And afterwards he has started his he was attached with Amri, then Genesis Hospital nursing home along with Apollo Gleneagles and so many Woodland nursing home and all. And now he is attached with same like Amri and Apollo Hospital. And not only that, even he had published several publications and books, especially the handbook on modern radiotherapy. It's very famous, and he also received several awards also. Among them, especially those are very famous, that is the Bharat Jati Award and Rashtra Pratibha Purashkar. Okay, so I think you people can understand that how much he is very much eminent and very much popular definitely on this this kind of oncology related or cancer related cases. He had handled several cases, and even I'm just telling one thing that I think you people are knowing that my mother and father both are cancer patients. Okay, my mother is breast cancer survivor, and my father also having the prostate cancer, and both of the cases he also handled very successfully. So I'm very grateful to our sir definitely. So now I'm going to just warm-heartedly welcoming our sir to present his topic towards our all audience and participants. Yes, sir.
Yes, very good afternoon and good evening. Warm welcome to everybody. Nice to see so many of you are there, switched on with your net, and we are there together for spending a wonderful evening. So, are we waiting for some more time for our principal and other guests to come, or should we start on with the meeting? Dr. Priyanka, she's off.
Yes, sir.
Should we wait for a guest or host, or should we start with the meeting? I was told that
Yes,
the
sir. You
principal,
should
Dr. Tapas
start,
Mandal,
sir. No problem.
we can start? Shall we start, or we should wait for the host to come, as I was
Okay.
told?
Sir actually will be coming after 5 or 10 minutes. So you may start. Sir
Tell
already
me
told.
that.
Whenever the time will come, we will continue.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
sir.
fine. I didn't
Yes,
know
sir.
that
You may
part
start,
because
sir.
this is a virtual
Yes.
meeting. Unless you spell out or pronounce, I don't know what is happening in
Yeah.
the background because I cannot
Yes,
see.
yes.
This is a virtual meeting.
Yes.
So, greetings of the day, evening. Very good.
Yes,
Bright
sir.
and prominent characters. I could see most of the faces, and some of them has muted. So, that is an opportunity to use the platform where we can interact. And as Priyanka nicely and elaboratively discussed about my personality and my background, I'm proud and feeling modest for giving such a big exclamation to what I possess. Now, without wasting much time, now we are in middle of a pandemic for last 5 to 6 months, and you all are all into a lot of distress what we are through because we are not into our routine activities, and we are trying to just be in a normal course of time, learn more with webinars and virtual meetings and more of social networking side. So I will not make the topic little boring. I'll try to make it little interactive and anybody has a question, and Priyanka has to take the lead role of hosting the session with interruptions. If anybody wants to put down any question, then you can have it in the chat box. You can write it down, and we can question and answer those in middle of the discussion, because this is more of an informal meeting and not a formal talk. So I would be more than happy to see your hands raised for any questions, or you writing in the chat box of any particular queries which you have while we go on with the discussion. So thanks once again. I'll start the meeting. Let me share the screen.
What, sir, just I'm interrupting in between, that we are knowing that today we are going to conduct this entire program through this Zoom, so it is not a Google Meet. So if after, I mean, just before 40 minutes, whenever the notification will come that it is going to be finished yet, so that time again I'll request you all people, after disconnecting, please just go through the same link, and again you will be present here just like before. Okay, so I'm just requesting you people, whenever it will be coming like that, any notification, there and there I'll give you the message. Okay, so please
Good that you mentioned that.
start.
Very important. I think now we can do
Yes.
it. So good evening once again. So as you understand, today I'll be speaking a bit about COVID and cancer. So we are living with COVID for some more time, and now cancer is a new subject. Probably most of you are there, maybe students, or they are faculties. They are with the cancer, so have seen one or two patients in the OPD, have some experience in your neighborhood or amongst your relatives. So having said that, I'll try to cover a bit about the perspectives of COVID and cancer. This is my introduction, as Dr. Priyanka already mentioned, and I have my contact numbers also. You can just share it, or you can keep it preserved. You are most welcome with reference to talk to me and discuss with me. My secretary's number is also there. So with that, I'll start the fresh part of the meeting. So as I said, that cancer is a thing to connect with. And today in this pandemic situation, most of us have learned to connect in a virtual world. That is the way forward. As you have been listening in last 1 to 2 months, telemedicine is the way forward in this world of pandemic, where it is very difficult for most of us to visit to the hospitals because of the current scenario. Now, having said that, in fact, in the month of May, the BBC organized a contest. Now, this is little out of the context, but still, I would like to share I mean, just a lighter note. They were asking for a contest with a single line with words containing suspense, curiosity, peace, anxiety, and happiness. A one single line. So that was a contest, as you understand, most of the time. And the winning line, if you can understand what is a winning line is, from this BBC contest is, my wife is not talking to me. You know, both of us getting stuck in the room and house for years, I mean months together or hours together, leads to that. In fact, that was the winning entry that made, I mean, a very considerable hue and cry throughout the world in this BBC channel. So with that, I would say, my screen is now again not moving. 4 people have entered the waiting room for this meeting. See the waiting room. Why it is not moving? Let me see. So I think I cannot move the screen. Oh, we can. Yeah, that is it. So coronavirus COVID-19, the other name, it is also called SARS corona. So I'll be speaking a bit about. Can most of you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir. You're
sir.
audible.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. So there is a disclaimer I just want to show. The presentation what I'll be doing in next 15 to 20 minutes is about what are the do's and don'ts about the guidelines of cancer management in background of this COVID. Now there are some limitations because these are through a very hurried peer-reviewed journals published internationally and is being recommended by the American Society, the European Society, as well as the Drug Regulatory Board of India. So these are small things where has some limitations, but with that we have some guidelines also based on which our treatment continues. So what is I'll be speaking basically on these four topics. One is what is this coronavirus, which most of you are aware by now. What are the general preventive measures? What is the guidance for the solid tumor patients? I'll be covering only solid tumor because I am an oncologist and not a hematologist. And what are the drug treatment and interaction with solid tumor team? As most of you know, this coronavirus is a SARS-CoV-2 RNA virus. It has spread to most of the 130 countries, not 100 countries, and it usually gets infected through droplets of saliva or discharge from the nose when an infected person coughs or sneezes. It can also get infected from the eye and lead to spread of the virus. Now, what are the common symptoms with corona? As most of you are aware, I think a few of the participants who are already visiting their hospitals or maybe doing some private clinic has some idea what is it. Most of the major hospitals in Kolkata, both public as well as corporate hospitals, they actually are doing a fever triage clinic. As you know, this is called a fever triage clinic. This is what actually happens when a patient, any patient who has suspected symptoms of COVID, walks into the hospital. Now, with that, I would just like to say that it is important that you understand what are the common symptoms. You know, fever, flu-like symptoms, which are classical of any viral diseases, and coronavirus also falls into the same. It may be associated with a lot of backache, lethargy, nausea feeling, and of late, loss of smell. You know what is called loss of smell? It is called anosmia. And very recently, last 1 month, the advisory has come that diarrhea, which is also there, is also one of the very important and maybe the only sign for coronavirus manifestation. So you should be very concerned for the relatives, for your neighborhood, for patients who are visiting your clinic or maybe in your hospital. And I know Rajiv Gandhi Hospital is a big Ayurvedic hospital, and they are doing catering to very many patients. And most of the doctors are now visiting and seeing the patients and feeling proud that we are the COVID warriors, and most of us may not be the frontline warriors, but we have some onus to the society, being proudly called as doctors. Now, infection occurs maybe through direct contact or maybe through identification of the symptoms. What are the precautions one should take? Now, washing your hands is a very, very bold and the first foremost step, and usually is soap and water. There are guidelines for using. Even the sanitization with alcohol, with composition of 60% alcohol, that is very important. Many doctors or healthcare workers may ask you how much this sanitation process is, I mean, important or worthy of using it. You should have an idea what are the sanitations which you are using, sanitization alcohol, how much of alcohol composition is there. Practicing cough etiquette is very important. Sneeze and cough into your elbow. That is it. That's a cough is a reflex, Once you get a cough reflex, it's very difficult to control. So you may be in the middle of a room or in the middle of an OPD where other patients or other colleagues are there. So you should have learned the basics of cough etiquette. If you suddenly get the reflex or the urge for a cough, how will you cough? So that is very important. That is called cough etiquette. So most of us being the frontline warriors or maybe COVID warriors in a broader sense of the term should have some idea about cough etiquette. Maintaining social distance, as most of you know, there are the government of guidelines, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, even our guidelines which are there in different hospitals has to be followed, where it says the 3 feet distance is very important between one patient to other patient or from one colleague to other colleague, so that lest you transmit an infection. Now, these are the very important things. Again, different schematic representation, how you should wash your hands. Now, wash your hands for 20 seconds. It's very important. Not just with a whistle of the fan that you wash your hands and then you say that you washed your hands. So these are the washing hands and the cup etiquettes which are very important, and one should follow the guidelines of the
Continue, sir.
ICMR. A bit about some little bit of experience. So, can I put a bleaching powder in my washing machine? Yes, this question has been asked a lot of many times from my friends and colleagues. Now, people who are having a frontline, front-loading washing machine, they can use this bleaching powder for sterilizing and sanitizing your clothes. And this is very important as a provision where especially the COVID warriors or doctors who are going to the hospitals and visiting lot many patients where you don't know, maybe in the emergency OPD or in the IPD, you are being in susceptible to other COVID positive patients or suspected COVID patients. So this is where how you can help. Bleaching powder use of sanitizing your clothes is a way forward, where you can use the clothes, especially for the doctors and all healthcare workers for that matter, even the nursing staff, the paramedics, the reception person. You should always have a provision for using bleaching powder if you are using a washing machine, or if you are dry washing, or you are washing gently with your soap and water in a normal process. So these are simple steps which needs to be followed. Now, are there any changes diet? Now, this is a very common question asked by most of our patients. What should be the special diet? Dr. Babu, একটু কি খাবো আর কি খাবো না বলবেন? So I would say summarily there is a no special diet for prevention of COVID and corona. But having said that, healthy and balanced diet is the way forward, where you can have maximum immunity, and that is where one should do and one shouldn't do. Now, a bit about safety guidelines of food and how you should be following that. Just a minute, there's a noise in my house and I am requesting you, just hold on for a second. Video is on, please keep quiet. There's a noise, there are a lot of participants listening, please keep quiet. I'm so sorry for the interjection. There was a misunderstanding in my house. Sudden guest came back. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. So a bit about contact surface. What I would say is COVID-19 infection has something to do with fomites. You know what are fomites? Usually the container where you keep the food. This is a WHO article which says food kept in a stainless steel container can be active for 72 hours. 3 days, that is a viability. And if you're using a copper container, then it can be active for as long as 4 hours. So these are some ideas about fomites. We call this ফোমাইট, মানে যেই বাসন বা পাত্রে আপনি খাবার রাখেন সেইটাকে আমরা ফোমাইটস বলি। And ফোমাইটের viability pattern is very important. Even that's why today advisories are there. Hotels, restaurants, they are not opening up. The clubs are closed because there is a good chance of infection being transmitted through. I think we have 10 more minutes, so we can close down. There is a pop-up in my screen which says that 10 minutes and then we'll be finishing this time, so we can all close and come back. Since we cannot finish in 10 minutes time, we took some time to understand. Now, what should be done and how should it be tested? I should be heading up a little bit because we are a little late in starting, but I'll skip the less important slides and try to be important wherever it is needs a discussion. But that doesn't mean that if you want to have a question, you can always go for a question. Yeah. Two people have entered the waiting room. Yes. So a lot of people are entering in different time. That is okay. I'm so sorry. I'm getting interrupted by people coming in and going out. So I know that is a common thing. So what are the some of the ways I can practice home hygiene? We talked about social distancing, 3 feet, commonly used surfaces, the doorknobs, the electric switches, doorbells, TV remotes that needs to be sanitized. Wash your laundry, which we discussed in using the washing machine or maybe using a normal wash or a dry wash. Toilet seats, flush handles, doorknobs, especially in a hospital setting. These are very important and you should have idea because what your mind doesn't know, your eyes cannot see, your ears cannot hear. So that is the expression one should be very careful. Now there are some myths also about this disease. Lot of myths. You see, WhatsApp has already formed an university. মানে তোমরা অনেকেই হয়তো জানো প্রচুর information and lots of messages coming in the social networking site like WhatsApp and mobile and Facebook. So antibiotics do not work against virus. Antibiotic is effective only for bacteria. Now, having said that, regular rinsing of nose, what I am doing right now with saline, does not protect you against infection. অনেকে হ্যান্ড ড্রায়ার্স ইউজ করছিল, শুনছিল নাকি হ্যান্ড ড্রায়ার থেকে warm air বেরোয় and that may kill the virus. Well, that is a myth. That actually doesn't allow that way. And the virus can get transmitted in hot and humid conditions. প্রথমে এরকমও বলা হচ্ছিল, আপনারাও শুনেছেন হয়তো, যে নাকি গরমকাল এসে গেলে, সামার পড়ে গেলে তখন করোনা থাকবে না। But you know, the hottest countries in the world are still having very high infectivity, and humidity and climate and weather doesn't have a bearing so far as the viability of this corona COVID-19 is concerned. As of today, there is no evidence that pets, if you have pet in your house, মানে বেড়াল হোক, doggy হোক, যাই, cannot transmit the disease. Again, taking a hot bath, অনেকেই শুনবেন আলোচনা করছে বা প্রচুর লেখালেখি করে এইসব ফেসবুকে বা হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে যে গরম জলে চান করলে পরে তাহলে কোভিড হবে না, সবাই যেন গরম জলে দুবার করে চান করা হয়. So these are all myths. This is not a fact. It's very important to identify because there is an information overload. প্রচুর লোকে আলোচনা করছে কিন্তু কোনটা ঠিক কোনটা ভুল আমরা কেউই জানি না. So having said that, it's very important to identify what is right and what is wrong. Spraying alcohol or chlorine over your body, লোকে স্যানিটাইজার হোল বডিতে স্প্রে করছে উইথ দ্য উইশফুল থিঙ্কিং যে তার নাকি কোভিড হবে না। এরকম হয়েছে গাড়িতে, মানে সিটে, ড্রাইভিং সিটে, ধরুন গাড়ি চালাচ্ছে ড্রাইভার, সে পুরো সিটে এমন ভাবে অ্যালকোহল লাগিয়ে দিয়েছে, which may be very risky as a sanitizer, because whenever you switch on the ignition, there is a possibility, there is a friction and it can catch a fire. So you should be very careful how and where and how much to use sanitization which is alcohol based. So these are the small things which needs to be taken a bit of consideration and should not be ignored. So that is a bit about what I discussed. Screen is not moving. Remaining meeting time is 5 minutes. Just hold on. So in 5 minutes time, probably the computer will shut down. We'll come back again. But in the meantime, a lot of doctors are coming inside. So my screen is getting locked. Yeah, these are the myths. Does catching the new coronavirus means having it for lifetime? মানে একবার আমার করোনা হলো মানে সারা জীবন আমি করোনার প্রতি একদম দায়বদ্ধ? No, no, no. It's never. It's just a myth again. The fact is, it can recover and eliminate virus from their bodies. Another thing, holding your breath for 10 seconds. দেখবেন অনেক জ্ঞানী লোকেরা, মানে পণ্ডিত, টিভিতে স্ক্রিনেও দেখবেন, টিভির যে রিয়েলিটি শো গুলো হচ্ছে বা ইন্টারঅ্যাক্টিভ সেশন গুলো হচ্ছে, পলিটিশিয়ানরা আসছে, সবাই নিজের মতো জ্ঞান দিচ্ছে। 10 সেকেন্ড নিঃশ্বাস ধরে রাখলে পরে নাকি করোনা তার হবে না। He or she is void from corona. This is a myth. The best and only way to confirm is lab test, RT-PCR. তোমরা অনেকেই জানো। I just want to say that these are all important issues which we should have some idea about. Dry cleaners, আমি একটু আগেই বললাম, hand dryers, It's also a hot air which is being forced out, pushed out in gush of speed. Well, hand dryers cannot prevent you from corona infection. তুমি যদি ভাবো যে তোমার ইনফেকশন হয়েছিল, তুমি একটা ক্রাউডেড প্লেসে গেছিলে, কেউ পজিটিভ, তুমি বাড়িতে এসে হ্যান্ড ড্রায়ার ইউজ করে দিলে হোল বডিতে, তাহলে তোমার করোনা হবে না। This is a simple myth, right? So there are some more things about hot weather. If you are into the sun, বাড়ির লোক অনেক সময় বয়স্করা বলছে যাও গরমে গিয়ে একটু রোদে হেঁটে আয়, তাহলে হয়তো করোনা হবে না। These are also some myths. But again, temperature has very important for vitamin D. That is very important. We say it is very important to get exposed under the sun because most of us are vitamin D deficient. You know that. Well, that is different thing. Corona is another story. So one should not confuse one from the other. Now, how to avoid cancer? The recent guidelines and advisory says that avoiding crowded place is the way forward. Strictly no for a crowded place like বাজার বা কোনো গ্যাদারিং বা কোনো ম্যারেজ পার্টি যেখানে প্রচুর লোককে দেখা হয়েছে। You must be aware through the newspapers that lot of crowded gatherings has happened, maybe religious or non-religious. I will not get into that, but that led to a mass infection of the population. So always be careful. There are guidelines by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare and as well as ICMR. Try to follow these important guidelines. You can see it through your Google. Everybody has access to that. Now, cancer patients should be specifically educated about the importance of performing frequent hand hygiene, avoiding of crowd, and applying a social distance. Stay at home as much as possible for cancer patients and also cancer survivors. অর্থাৎ যার চিকিৎসা হয়ে গেছে ভালো আছে, because they have a low immunity. So this is very important for all of us to understand that. Now, I'll be covering next 10-15 minutes, maybe after this break, because we'll be stopping in next 2 minutes, about solid tumors. I am an oncologist, not a hematologist. তোমরা নিশ্চয়ই জানো, hematologist deals with leukemia and an oncologist deals with solid tumors. So I am an oncologist, so I'll be talking about all solid tumors like breast cancer, prostate cancer, lung cancer, etc., etc. Now, what are the big risks for people with cancer? কেন বারবার বলছি ক্যান্সার পেশেন্টদের সাবধান বাণী দিচ্ছি? Because they have a weak immune system, right? I repeat, this is very important. Cancer patients have a weak immune system, depressed because of the cancer itself, also because of the treatment, which is chemotherapy or radiotherapy or surgery. So it is very important with depressed immunity, not only for cancer patients. Today our presentation is for cancer, but it may be for non-cancer patients also, people who are taking long-term steroid. যেমন তোমরা শুনেছো SLE, systemic lupus, বা other diseases যাদের steroid খাচ্ছে for long-term use, they are all immunity-wise suppressed. So we'll be finishing in 1 minute. So we'll be finishing in 1 minute. So we'll be again joining maybe in 5 minutes, and Dr. Priyanka will take over that time. So this is something about weakened immune systems, and cancer patients certainly have a weak immune system. So these are things which needs to be addressed, and there are cancer patients who have a chance of catching a common cold, flu, and pneumonia. There are the symptoms which may not be corona, but which may be something like corona. So you should be aware of this. So the screen has got locked. The last slide before we finish up for the first part. Yes, the cancer patient should cocoon to the house, especially those who are taking chemotherapy, radiotherapy. Lung cancer patients, after the interval, I'll come back. Why lung cancer are very important. Lung cancer patients are prone to COVID and corona. Bone marrow transplant patients, even যাদের immunotherapy পাচ্ছে, যাদের transplant হচ্ছে, these are the 5 group of patients finally. So as I was saying, patients treatment with chemotherapy, radiotherapy to the lung. Yes, I was talking to that. I need to emphasize, lung cancer patient যাদের radiotherapy পাচ্ছে. Now this subgroup of patients, it is very important. Just because all of you are budding oncologists and few of them are also practicing medicine over here, because it is very important, your neighbors, your patients coming into your office or your hospital OPD can suggest something. লাংসে যারা রেডিওথেরাপি ট্রিটমেন্ট পাচ্ছে, দে আর ভেরি ভেরি প্রোন ফর ক্যাচিং আ কোভিড নিউমোনিয়া ইনফেকশন। সো ইউ শুড বি ভেরি কেয়ারফুল। Radiotherapy treatment is a long treatment, na? 5 to 6 weeks. So during this 5 to 6 weeks of treatment, there is a chance that you may have symptoms of fever, cough, or breathing difficulty, মানে oxygen saturation fall করছে. So you should be very careful. These patients, you should talk with the treating doctor, and don't hesitate to call the treating doctor. This is very important. আজকে we are utilizing this platform because I want to personally interact with you, because all of you must be practicing and seeing every day some new patients. Of one of these 5 or 10 patients which you are seeing daily can be a cancer patient. And if we have a level playing platform where I can interact with you and talk with you over telephone, lot of misconceptions and voids can be fulfilled. So it is important that I communicate with you and you communicate with me. I always speak with the general physicians of the area. যেই পাড়ায় পেশেন্ট থাকে, আমি অলওয়েজ আমার পেশেন্টদের বলি যে আমার জিপির সঙ্গে কথা বলাবেন, বিকজ দ্যাট ইজ ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট। কারণ উনি পেশেন্টকে রোজ দেখছেন আর আমি পেশেন্টকে সপ্তাহে একবার দেখছি। প্রথম যখন ট্রিটমেন্ট সেট আপ হয়, তারপর পেশেন্টকে রিভিউ করার জন্য সপ্তাহে একবার করে ডাকি। কিন্তু পেশেন্টের রেডিওথেরাপি সপ্তাহে 5 দিন চলছে, মানডে টু ফ্রাইডে, স্যাটারডে সানডে অফ, Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So it is important to find out any new problems, and GP and the physician who is seeing the patient on a regular basis, I think he or she is the right candidate. And if he or she cannot interact with me, then probably there is a communication gap. So সেই জন্য we should always try to figure a platform and develop a rapport between the treating physicians. That is a basic ethics in medical practice, and we should all know. I know most of you are postgraduates or learning, so it is very important. We have seen our professors and our guides and our teachers discussing this part very importantly, because clinics is one thing, the ethics is another very important thing. আমাদের সবাইকার কিন্তু একটু একটু এই ব্যাপারে জ্ঞান থাকা উচিত, এবং এইটা কিন্তু আমাদের টিচারদের থেকে প্রাপ্য। এটাকে গুরু দক্ষিণা বলি আমরা। তো গুরু দক্ষিণা ইজ নেভার আ ওয়েস্ট। ইট ইজ অলওয়েজ কাজে লাগবে তোমার 20 বছর, 25 বছর বা 40 বছরের প্র্যাকটিস বা তোমার প্রফেশনাল লাইফে। সো রেসপেক্ট দ্যাট ভেরি কেয়ারফুলি। যাই হোক, যেটা বলছিলাম, ব্লাড অ্যান্ড বোন ম্যারো ক্যান্সার immunotherapy পাচ্ছে। I don't know how many of you are aware of the word immunotherapy, but immunotherapy is a new buzzword in cancer. Immunotherapy এখন লাং ক্যান্সার, ব্রেস্ট ক্যান্সার, মেলানোমা, রেকটাম ক্যান্সার অনেক জায়গায় বিরাট একটা আকার ধারণ করেছে in oncology. It's a newer modality of treatment, usually in metastatic, মানে স্প্রেড করে যাওয়ার পর কিন্তু আমরা ইমিউনোথেরাপি দিই। এবং যত এই নতুন নতুন মলিকুলার পাথওয়েজ ডিসকভার্ড হচ্ছে, ড্রাইভার মিউটেশন বলা হয়, তত আমরা ইমিউনোথেরাপির রোল কিন্তু বাড়ছে। সুতরাং লাং ক্যান্সারে, ব্রেস্ট ক্যান্সারে, রেকটাম ক্যান্সারে এখন কিন্তু ইমিউনোথেরাপির অ্যাপ্রুভাল আছে। এটা শুধু পাশ্চাত্য ওয়েস্টার্ন কান্ট্রিজে নয়, ইভেন ইন ইন্ডিয়া, and it is abundantly available, and we are regularly using immunotherapy for treatment of cancer. মানে আমরা নর্মালি রেডিওথেরাপি, কেমোথেরাপি, টার্গেটেড থেরাপি, সার্জারি, এইগুলো যেমন স্ট্যান্ডার্ড মোডালিটিস অফ ট্রিটমেন্ট অফ ক্যান্সার, ইমিউনোথেরাপি সেটা হলো মোর মডার্ন অ্যান্ড সফিস্টিকেটেড ওয়ে অফ ট্রিটিং ক্যান্সার। বাট এখনো অব্দি অ্যাপ্রুভাল হয়েছে মোস্টলি ফর মেটাস্টাসিস, অর্থাৎ স্টেজ 4 হয়ে গেছে। ইন কামিং ইয়ার, 1 বছর বা 2 বছরের মধ্যে, we will get new immunotherapy drugs also for treatment in adjuvant. আমরা অ্যাডজুভেন্ট কখন বলি ক্যান্সারে? যখন কিউরেটিভ ট্রিটমেন্ট করছি। আর প্যালিয়েটিভ ট্রিটমেন্ট কখন বলি? যখন স্টেজ 4 হয়ে গেছে। তো এই প্যালিয়েটিভ ট্রিটমেন্টে আগে আমরা যখন বলতাম 6 মাস থেকে 1.5 বছর বাঁচবে, এখন we say in palliative treatment immunotherapy has given life for 5 to 8 years. Yes, my friends, we have lot many patients who are on immunotherapy and who are living for 5 years, 7 years, 8 years, because these drugs are very helpful and helps in stabilizing the disease, right? Bone marrow transplant, this is another patients যাদের কিন্তু immunity is very down, and you should be careful. এই পেশেন্টরা কিন্তু COVID infection catch করতে পারে. So we should be very careful about what to do and what not to do for this group of patients. So এইগুলো হলো something small things which are very important, and I think we should take a look about it. So unless we don't have an idea, we cannot comment on that. WHO always বলছে, ওয়ার্ল্ড হেলথ অর্গানাইজেশন, যেটা হলো ওয়ার্ল্ডের সবচেয়ে বড় আমব্রেলা through which all countries operate by their advisories and guidelines. তোমরা নিশ্চয়ই ওয়ার্ল্ড হেলথ অর্গানাইজেশন নাম শুনেছো. Leukemia risk of catching COVID infection is higher than breast cancer, prostate cancer, বা pancreatic cancer. Now, who are the cancer care patients who are needs to be urgently treated? এই প্যান্ডেমিকের মধ্যে কিন্তু নিউ গাইডলাইন্স হয়েছে, যেখানে কিন্তু you will see that there are patients who need to be urgently treated for cancer. There are some patients whom you can wait, cancer patients, because of the COVID situation. Because all colleges and hospitals are full with COVID patients. Usually post surgery operation হয়েছে, chemotherapy শুরু করতে হবে, পেশেন্টের chemotherapy শুরু করলে কিওর হবে. In that case you should not wait. Treatment is urgent. Risk of treatment delay can lead to progression or relapse of the disease. Some early stage cancer like breast cancer stage 1, you can delay the surgery for 4 to 8 weeks. এক মাস থেকে 2 মাস ডিলে করতে পারো, because early stage breast cancer prognosis টা altered হবে না, because it is very important that patient gets a bed, he or she is COVID test negative, and then admitted, and all staff, OT technicians, everybody is COVID free, then the patient should be taken up for surgery. So these are the small things which you should have idea, because again, lot of patients and your relatives will come to you for an opinion, and we are all key opinion leaders in our respective fields. So hormone sensitive breast cancer, তুমি সার্জারিটা 1 মাস থেকে 2 মাস ডিলে করতে পারো পেশেন্টকে, ততদিন যদি হরমোন পজিটিভ হয়, মানে ER/PR, ইস্ট্রোজেন, প্রজেস্টেরন, কেউ শুনেছো হয়তো এই শব্দগুলো, যদি পজিটিভ হয় তাহলে আমরা হরমোন ট্যাবলেট দিই. ইন দ্য মিন টাইম 1 মাস বা 2 মাস আমরা ডিলে করি ট্রিটমেন্টটা. Now, preventive cancer screening, what is it? You know, screening is not compulsory in India because of our huge population, billion plus. Now, in individual setting, আমরা কিন্তু মাঝে মাঝে যারা হাই রিস্ক গ্রুপ, মানে ফ্যামিলি হিস্ট্রি অফ ক্যান্সার আছে, বা ধরুন এমন কিছু সিমটমস আছে, ডিসপ্লেসিয়া যেটাকে বলি, মানে ক্যান্সারের আগের স্টেজ, তাদেরকে আমরা রেগুলার স্ক্রিনিং করাই on an individual basis. Now, this pandemic situation in COVID, we always say avoid screening, don't visit a hospital unless the doctor wants to make you come to the hospital, because your immunity is low. So screening is out of the covet of testing manifestations for patients who are probable or suspected cancer. সেটা কিন্তু very important. Again, what your mind doesn't know, your eyes don't see, and your ears don't hear. So তাই জন্যই we always try to discuss and tell, ask me the questions. If you have any interruption, you can write in the chat box, বাংলায় লেখো, হিন্দিতে লেখো, and my responsibility is to discuss that. কারণ আমি শুধু একতরফা বলে গেলাম আর তোমরা শুনতে পাচ্ছ না তাও আমি বুঝতে পারছি না, because as you know, this is a virtual meeting, so that makes life difficult. So everyone is at risk for COVID, as we were discussing, and solid tumors patient usually lower risk than blood cancer by leukemia. Now, most vulnerable cancer patients, I have kept this slide again for you, my friends, colleagues, junior PGT postgraduates, and my senior respected professors, whoever there today in this virtual meeting. I would like to say patients on chemotherapy, patient যারা radiotherapy চলছে, especially lung cancer, bone marrow transplant patients, and যাদের immunotherapy পাচ্ছে, these are the patients who should be very careful how they have minimum chance of catching an infection, which is COVID. We are worried. কেন? Their COVID infection and mortality rate is very high. So we should be very careful. An ounce of prevention is better than pound of cure. So সেই জন্য আমাদের একটু সাবধানের বাণী দিচ্ছি, মানে সাবধানতা always we can give you in the right direction. Now, management of patient with cancer at home, telemedicine is very important. In fact, আজকের আমরা বার্তা বা আলোচনা শুরু করেছিলাম about telemedicine. This is the most important buzzword in coming years. The government of India, the government of West Bengal, in fact, other countries, everybody is thinking that telemedicine has an important place. But having said that, I would just discuss telemedicine কিন্তু follow up patients, then আমাদের cancer patients usually follow up হয়, is relatively easy. But for a new patients where examination is very important, you need to touch the patient, তখন কিন্তু telemedicine may not be that an easy cup of tea. So তাই জন্য very importantly you should advise a telemedicine only patients whom you can handle virtually over a video or over a chat, but not all patients. Follow-up patients, yes, always you can say telemedicine you can consult, but new patients you need to examine once. Without examining you cannot clinch the diagnosis. তাই জন্য you should be very choosy about meticulously planning কাকে telemedicine এর জন্য appointment দেবে আর কাকে advice করবে. You should visit the hospital after talking with the doctor or the reception people. Now, admissions for dosing schedule of chemotherapy. কিছু কিছু নতুন অ্যাডভাইজারিজ এসছে যার মধ্যে আমরা বলি যে আগে আমরা কেমোথেরাপি যেমন 3 সপ্তাহ অন্তর অন্তর দিতাম, দ্যাট ইজ দ্য গাইডলাইন, বা রেডিওথেরাপি আমরা 6 সপ্তাহ চিকিৎসা করতাম. Newer guidelines says that you can alter the schedule as per the requirement of the patients. যে 3 সপ্তাহের জায়গায় মানে 5 সপ্তাহের জায়গায় 3 সপ্তাহের মধ্যে শেষ করতে পারবে, বা হয়তো 5 সপ্তাহের মধ্যে 1 সপ্তাহের মধ্যে শেষ করতে পারবে. সুতরাং this is very important to understand the schedule has to be stopped very urgently, and this needs to be curtailed according to the requirement. Precautions for patients with solid tumors who have to be admitted in the hospital, especially যাদের systemic treatment লাগবে. Should be very careful what you should do and what you shouldn't do. Cancer patients with COVID-19 should be referred to the department. Especially a physician should not handle a cancer patient, however he or she knows the subject. Now, 3 major strategies amid coronavirus outbreak. Consider intentionally postponing a patient. যদি ধরো কোনো একটা নতুন ডায়াগনোসিস হলো পেশেন্টের, you should always postpone the patient adjuvant chemotherapy or elective surgery for stable cancer patient. That is very important. For stable cancer, the approach should be different, whereas for a progressive cancer, the approach should be more aggressive. Now, what should the patient do if he thinks he or she have a COVID-19? You should call a doctor. I mean, cancer patient in kotha bolchi, not talking about other patients because there are a lot of advisories and physicians to guide you. But cancer patients should not hastily walk into the hospital. সে হাসপাতালে কিন্তু দুম করে চলে আসবে না যদি তার কোনো সে ক্যান্সার সার্ভাইভার হয় বা ক্যান্সারের চিকিৎসা হয় এবং তার সাসপেক্টেড কোভিড সিমটমস হচ্ছে. He or she should call the hospital doctor or the secretary and try to seek an appointment how he or she should proceed. That is the guideline. We always say, because if you come to the hospital, then probably you have to sit in the waiting area for long 4 hours. That may be risky for you. That may be risky for other patients and other people in the hospital. So there are some guidelines, what you should do and what you should not do. Yes, there are problems. Sometimes chemo medicines or other medicines are suddenly not available in your locality shop or in the nearby hospital. এগুলো খুব practical problem আমি আলোচনা করছি. সেই জন্য always guide your patients to have a 1 month stock of medicine because we are in pandemic, right? So pandemic মানে একটা crisis. হতেই পারে পেশেন্টের কিন্তু ওষুধ রেগুলার বেসিসে দরকার. So whatever domiciliary বা home medicines required, try to advise your patients to have a 1 month stock. If a patient suddenly have a temperature, কি করবে? দুম করে হসপিটালে তো আসতে মানা করছি. তো he or she should know self isolation কাকে বলে. Staying at home for 14 days. If COVID positive, তাহলে self isolate করতে হবে যদি symptom না থাকে. যদি symptom থাকে only fever, then also you should be consulting your doctor and take the decision. But যদি অক্সিজেন স্যাচুরেশন ফেল করে, আমরা এখন অনেক এডুকেটেড পেশেন্টদেরকে বলছি পালস অক্সিমিটার কিনতে। I think কেউ কেউ তোমরা জানো what is a pulse oximeter over here. You can check the oxygen saturation. If it is more than 95%, it is safe. But if it is less than 95%, you should always advise to visit the hospital. Probably he or she will require oxygen therapy, which is very important. যত তাড়াতাড়ি সেটা ইন্টারভেন করা যায়। ফ্যামিলি মেম্বারের যদি হয়, ধরুন ক্যান্সার সার্ভাইভার, তার ফ্যামিলি মেম্বার হয়েছে, তাহলে what should be precautions should be taken? Again, isolation. That is the most important thing. Especially বাড়িতে যদি elderly লোক থাকে 70 years, তাহলে কিন্তু we should be very careful how to isolate and follow the guidelines given by the government of West Bengal and the family and health welfare. Now, strict social distancing is also very important. You should know, you should not leave the house. You should not go to the crowded place as we discussed before. I will not repeat because we are already 1 hour from start of session. I know everybody had a busy day today. আজকে আনলক হওয়ার কথা ছিল, লকডাউন হওয়ার কথা ছিল, but we had a normal unlockdown today. So I will not tire your minds with lot of discussions, but do's and don'ts are very important. School is still yet not on, so never send your son or daughter, or advise your relatives not to send their daughter or son to a coaching center, because there is very high chance again to catch an infection. So these are some advisories. Be careful about the advisories available and follow the right advisories. আমি আবার বলি, ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, and Government of Family Welfare, they are the standard guidelines. Besides who? WHO. WHO is also giving some advisories. So we should go by the advisories and not the messages what is coming in WhatsApp or University of Facebook. So I should always like to guide you in the right direction, because that is the way forward. One should have an idea about it. And unless you have an idea, there are a lot of myths and lot of discussions which doesn't actually are fake, but they are circulating because people don't know what it is and they are just following it because it's a hearsay. So don't think about it before you follow them. Now these are some relatives, family members we talked about. I'll just skip for the interest of time. Now অনেক সময় বাড়িতে নার্সিং স্টাফ আসতে হবে, বাড়িতে ক্যান্সার পেশেন্ট আছে, you need an attendant. There is no guidance, there is no guidelines that the staff outsider আসবে না. You can always follow the history of a nursing staff or an attendant who needs to visit and stay in your house or your patient's house, and he or she should be given a prescription letter by the doctor that can visit and come and stay. Always try to understand patient is in, the nursing staff is from a containment zone or not. So some official guidelines has to be followed, and accordingly we allow a nursing staff or an attendant to visit a patient যার বাড়িতে morbid cancer patient আছে, by any other patients for that matter. So these are the other principles. Pregnant lady, another very important. Pregnant people, they are very, very prone for COVID infection. So there are guidelines for patients who are pregnant, how to take care and avoid a transmission of an infection like COVID. Prescription and drug purchases also, there are guidelines. Follow the Government of India guidelines, where you'll get the drugs at the right type and not the generics, which are actually are really not right, but they are fake medicines, but they are also available on a lot of online shops. Be careful and aware of that. Advise and beware your patients and relatives for the same. These are some of the priority levels of cancer patients. Priority 1, priority 2, and priority 3 বলে আমরা বলি। Priority 1 মানে যাদের urgent cancer treatment লাগবে। Now we are finishing in 10 minutes, so we should be careful. So 2, 3, 4, 5 are depending upon the urgency when the patient needs the treatment. So this is a guideline given by Dr. Sareen. He is my teacher from Tata Memorial Hospital, Mumbai. And we follow these guidelines because Tata Memorial Hospital, Mumbai has set out these guidelines. and we all follow these guidelines for our patients in rest of India as well as my hospital in Kolkata is concerned. Anxiety and fear. Now, I thought I'll keep this slide very important because mental illness is a big theme percolating among not only cancer but community at large. তোমরা নিশ্চয়ই জানো, তোমাদের অভিজ্ঞতা হয়েছে, lot of people, even the doctors and healthcare workers, we are going through an anxiety because of the current COVID situation. So it is important that we take the help of counseling. Yes, don't hesitate, don't have the fear and myth of going to a counselor or seeking an opinion of a counselor. Opinion নেওয়ার জন্য will be something which is bad or something which the society considers stigma. Don't get into that. Always feel free to seek an opinion. Ask your colleague or your friend that he or she is having these symptoms. রাত্রিরে ঘুম আসছে না, রাত্রি জেগে আছে, বা always feeling of anxiety হচ্ছে. Try to seek an opinion. Please don't run away from this because these are the practical problems most of us are going through. So this is something about anxiety and fear, but I thought this is not my subject, but I thought I'll share this with you. And thank you once again for your patient hearing. So this is my contact number. You can save it and you can share it with your friends also. I'm most welcome. Generally, Dr. Priyanka knows that my time is from 9:11 to 9 o'clock in the morning to 12 in the afternoon. I respond in my mobile phone. I take all the calls and talk with my patients, and that is how I work. Dr. Kamal Krishna Bonik. Dr. Boniker কিছু প্রশ্ন আছে? Most welcome. I'll just off the screen and then we'll get into the
Thank you so much, sir, for your very nice presentation, very informative and nice presentation. I'm asking, this is actually the session for queries. If anybody is having any question, they may ask the question, or if they want, they may write down over the chat box their questions for our sir. Okay, sir.
Thank you for your patient hearing.
স্যার একটা কোশ্চেন ছিল।
হ্যাঁ বলো, এতক্ষণ কেন সময় লাগছে? আমি তো তার কোশ্চেন জন্য বসে আছি।
স্যার বলছি যে ইয়ে আমি অ্যাকচুয়ালি এটা আমার কোশ্চেন না, ইয়ে দেখো চ্যাট বক্সে স্যার জিজ্ঞাসা করেছেন ডিফারেন্স বিটুইন কোভিড।
প্লিজ শেয়ার উইথ মি, আই ওয়ান্ট ইউ শুড হেল্প মি আউট। চ্যাট বক্সে কি আছে দেখতে পারি?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, ওকে স্যার, ওকে স্যার। কোভিড-19 এন্ড ক্রপ সিনড্রোমের মধ্যে ডিফারেন্স এটা একটু।
কোভিড-19 এন্ড
ক্রপ সিনড্রোম।
ক্রপ সিনড্রোম সেটা কি সিনড্রোম আবার?
এটা আমিও সেটা ঠিক অতটা জানি না, ওই জন্য
প্রশ্নটা করেছেন। তাকে বলুন না আসতে।
ওই স্যার ডক্টর কামাল কৃষ্ণ বণিক
কি নেই নাকি? উনি আছেন তো, উনি ভিডিও মিউট করতে বলুন না, নাকি উনি মিউট করে আছে?
ডক্টর কমল কৃষ্ণ বণিক, কাইন্ডলি
আনমিউট করে কথা বলতে বলুন। ডক্টর কমল কৃষ্ণকে আনমিউট করতে হবে, তারপর কথা বলতে পারবেন। আমরা বসে আছি আপনার প্রশ্নের জন্য। ডক্টর বণিক, আপনি এখনো মিউট করে আছেন।
Dr. Kamal Krishna Bonik, please unmute yourself and kindly discuss whatever you are having the question.
ক্রপটা কি বুঝতেই পারলাম না। এটা কি হিউম্যান ডিজিজ না অ্যানিমাল ডিজিজ না প্ল্যান্ট ডিজিজ তাই জানি না।
স্যার কমল কৃষ্ণ স্যার, আপনার যদি কোনো কোয়েশ্চেন থাকে আপনি ডিরেক্টলি করতে পারেন, কোনো অসুবিধা নেই। Some other crop refers to
আমার মনে হয় স্যার উনি মনে ক্রপ ডিজিজটা সম্পর্কে কিছু বলতে মানে সিআর ও ইউপি ক্রপ ডিজিজ, ওটা স্যার ল্যারিঙ্গোট্র্যাকিও ব্রঙ্কাইটিসের সঙ্গে তো অনেক সময় বলে ক্রপ ডিজিজটা। তো ওই জন্য মনে হয়, আমার মনে হয় যে কোভিডেও তো স্যার রেসপিরেটরি ইনফেকশন হয়। তো আমার মনে হয় স্যার উনি বলতে চাইছেন ডিফারেন্স বিটুইন। হ্যাঁ স্যার,
ফুল ফর্মটা কি? ক্রপের ফুল ফর্মটা কি
সেটা স্যার আমি জানি না, মানে একটা এখানে স্যার পড়েছিলাম যে ল্যারিঙ্গোট্র্যাকিও ব্রঙ্কাইটিস ও ক্রপস ডিজিজ, তো আমার মনে হয় উনি ওটাই বলতে চাইছেন, কোভিড এর সিনড্রোম আর ক্রাফটস ডিজিজের সিনড্রোম কি আলাদা না একই?
না না, ল্যারিঙ্গোট্র্যাকিওব্রঙ্কাইটিস ইউজুয়ালি বাচ্চাদের হয়, পিডিয়াট্রিক পপুলেশন, মানে মোর কমনলি, এবং কোভিড সবাইকারই হতে পারে, মোর কমনলি অ্যাডাল্টদের হয়। তো এটা তো ইনফ্লামেশন অফ দ্য ট্র্যাকিয়া এন্ড ব্রঙ্কিওলস, মানে স্মলেস্ট ইউনিট অফ দ্য লাংকে ব্রঙ্কিওল বলা হয়। তো সেটা আমি জানি ল্যারিঙ্গোট্র্যাকিওব্রঙ্কাইটিসটা সেই জিনিস। But having said that, COVID is a pneumonia, one of the manifestations in the lung. But usually there is a blood clot in the lung parenchyma, which gives a picture of ground glass opacity বা lung যে fibrosis হয়ে যাচ্ছে because of the blood clots developing in the lung, যার জন্য saturation fall করছে। So this is an inflammatory disease, মানে কোভিডটা, vis-a-vis laryngotracheomalacia বা laryngotracheobronchitis is a non-infective disease. This is not infective disease. This is a viral infection leading to inflammation. In COVID, laryngobronchitis is maybe an autoimmune disease or maybe a non-infective disease. This is not usually infective because though we give a cover-up antibiotic, but it is usually because the bronchioles are very small. Pediatrics বাচ্চাদের বেশি হয়, তাদের bronchioles গুলো খোলে না অত তাড়াতাড়ি, তাই জন্য inspiration expiration এর problem হয়, that leads to tracheobronchitis. So I think if this is that, manifestation can be the same, মানে দুটোতেই কিন্তু অক্সিজেন স্যাচুরেশন ফল করবে, বাট ইউজুয়ালি কোভিডে উইথ ফিভার হবে and tracheobronchitis এ ফিভার হবে না, বাট রেসপিরেটরি ডিস্ট্রেস ডিসপনিয়াটা থাকতেই পারে, স্যাচুরেশন, that both has to be proved by CRP, IL6, chest X-ray, দুটোর পিকচার আলাদা হবে। This is tracheobronchitis is actually a clinical diagnosis, but in COVID-19 it has to be proved through RT-PCR lab test. I think কিছুটা আমি আপনাদের বলতে পেরেছি। Last 1 minute, Dr. Priyanka. This will stop again.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes.
think that is popping
Thank
up.
you
sir.
less than
Sir,
স্যার স্যার একটা কোয়েশ্চেন ছিল।
Sure.
স্যার যদি একটা ফাইব্রয়েড অ্যাডিনোমা থাকে, বিনাইন টিউমার, তাহলে স্যার ওটার যদি সাইজ ইনক্রিজ না করে তাহলে তো অসুবিধা নেই, কিন্তু যদি ওটার সাইজ কিপ অন ইনক্রিজিং অ্যান্ড দ্য পেশেন্ট ইজ হ্যাভিং আ ক্যান্সার হিস্ট্রি, সো ইজ দেয়ার আ চান্স দ্যাট ফাইব্রয়েড অ্যাডিনোমা উইল কনভার্ট ইনটু ক্যান্সার, and what we can suggest to the patient?
If the size is increasing, it should not increase. It can move in the breast from one quadrant of the breast to the other quadrant. It is called breast mouse, তাই জন্য বলা হয় breast mouse, মানে
Yes sir, yes
স্তনের
sir.
ভিতরে ইঁদুর ঘুরে বেড়াচ্ছে, এরকম একটা feeling.
Yes,
We were discussing about ওই ফাইব্রয়েডেনোমা কখন
Fibroid.
ক্যান্সার হতে পারে।
Yes.
As I was discussing, যদিও সবাই এখন একটু ঢুকবে, you have to make it, কারণ সবাইকেই তো বেরিয়ে গেছিল। Generally, fibroadenoma should not grow in size, but if it grows in size or if there is associated symptoms, মানে ব্যথা হচ্ছে, then one should be careful, intervention required or not. কারণ অনেক সময় মনে হয় fibroadenoma, but it is an adenoma which may have microcalcification, যেটা ম্যামোগ্রাম বা এক্সরেতে দেখা যায় ব্রেস্টের। In that case, intervention may be required. But fibroadenoma remaining same, sometimes it is small, but again sometimes with the period it is increasing, তখন we should not worry. But having a family history, বাড়িতে যদি কারো breast cancer বা ovarian cancer থাকে, we should be very careful, and then examination by the physician is very important. One should be very careful about it.
So what will be the investigation we can suggest for that patient, means for general investigation, because the case might be risky.
Which investigation, মানে regarding what symptom, মানে
Sir,
what-
fibroid adenoma রয়েছে, তবে ওটা
fibroid, you will never advise any investigation. That is to be checked with clinical examination. যদি মনে হয় যে ফিলিংটা is hard, fibroid is usually soft to firm in feeling, but যদি মনে হয় it is hard to feel at, এবং যদি there is a family history থাকে, তাহলে we always do a standard ultrasound breast. Normally breast mammogram is the gold standard, but mammogram is usually done by skillful technician, and not everybody can do, not everybody can report. But ultrasound is a easier and more common method of picking up cancer in the breast. Ultrasound of the breast. Now, ultrasound of the gallbladder is different from ultrasound of the breast because you use a different probe. So both are not the same thing. So these are some technicalities which you should be careful about. But otherwise, generally, যদি fibroadenoma হয়, we don't advise an investigation. But the doctor
Okay.
should be sure with his experiences.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
এটা কমল কৃষ্ণ কিছু একটা প্রশ্ন করে লিখেছিলেন বোধহয়
Yes, sir.
চ্যাটে দেখি। উনি আর
Yes, sir.
কথা বলতে চাইছেন না, উনি শুধু লিখতেই চাইছেন। রোল অফ ভিটামিন ই ফর এফবিডি। এফবিডিটা কি একটু ডাক্তারবাবু বলুন, আপনার শর্ট ফর্ম গুলো ধরতে পারছি না। ফাইব্রোসিস্টিক ব্রেস্ট ডিজিজ নাকি? ফাইব্রোসিস্টিক ব্রেস্ট ডিজিজ, ডক্টর বণিক স্যার আপনি লিখুন, কিছু চ্যাট করুন বা মুখে কথা বলুন স্যার, আনমিউট করতে হবে আপনাকে।
কমল কৃষ্ণ বণিক, ডক্টর কমল কৃষ্ণ বণিক, আপনি অলরেডি নিজেকে আনমিউট করেছেন দেখতে পাচ্ছি, কিন্তু কিছু শোনা যাচ্ছে না। তো সেক্ষেত্রে আপনি চ্যাট বক্সেও লিখতে পারেন, কোনো প্রবলেম নেই, আপনি লিখুন, স্যার আনসার করে দেবেন। হ্যাঁ, ফাইব্রোসিস্টিক ব্রেস্ট ডিজিজ।
ভিটামিন ই এর কোনো রোল নেই, দিস ইজ আ মিথ স্যার। আমরা অনেক সময় ভিটামিন ই দিই, বাট ইট ডাজন্ট হ্যাভ এনি pathophysiological change, মানে it as a course of changing pathophysiology is not there. আমরা অনেক সময় অ্যান্টক্সিন, ভিটামিন ই ওইগুলো দিই পেশেন্টদেরকে, but that doesn't have. But only thing what we can give is, which is meaningful and scientifically, is progesterone tablet, Prigaba. বোঝাতে পারলাম ডক্টর কৃষ্ণ বণিক?
Sir,
হ্যাঁ,
I'm also having one question. Yes.
please, you are always starting.
Yes. Sir, how the sleeping disturbances or I mean like that, any insomniac patient, is having any prone to the cancer like that, any correlation is there?
Oh,
Such
very interesting. Sleep and cancer is a very
Yes.
current topic. Well, today we don't have much evidence, hardcore level 1 evidence, both with sleep and cancer, excepting one, which is called melanoma. Usually melatonin is a pigment which is present in our body, and দেখা গেছে absence of melatonin, especially যারা night time workers, night shift duty করে, তাদের যেহেতু আলোর মধ্যে রাত্রিবেলা থাকে এবং দিনে ঘুমোয়, টিউব লাইটের আলো বা বাল্বের আলোতে সারা রাত কাজ করে এবং তারপর দিনের বেলায় ঘুমোয়, তাই জন্যে এদের অনেক সময় মেলাটোনিন কম থাকে বডিতে এবং দে ক্যান ডেভেলপ আ ক্যান্সার কল্ড ম্যালিগনেন্ট মেলানোমা। This is number one. And number two, there are smaller studies in the European countries, more in the European, মানে মিডল ওয়েস্ট, সেটা হলো ব্রেস্ট ক্যান্সারের সঙ্গে কিন্তু স্লিপ ডিস্টারবেন্সের একটা কনগুইটি পাওয়া গেছে। So lot of patients who are either risk for breast cancer or who are breast cancer survivors, এদের যখন cohort study করা গেছে with a normal population, it has been seen that there is a lot of sleep disturbances in breast cancer patients versus non-breast cancer in a community versus who are future breast cancers but they were prone to sleep disturbances versus in future that 5 years later they didn't develop a breast cancer. So that is very important and eye opener. And now a lot of research, especially University of Hammersmith, UK, এখানে এই sleep and breast cancer report প্রচুর তথ্য এবং কাজকর্ম হচ্ছে, but having said that, no strong evidence for sleep disturbances with cancer except these two as of today. হয়তো পরের বছর এই আলোচনা করতে গেলে we'll have some other evidences and we can discuss on that.
Yes, sir. Sir, another thing, it has been seen that sometimes whenever it has not been diagnosed by cancer and like that, sometimes people are telling that there are mole, any tags like that over the skin is getting suddenly enlarged. Okay, same thing happened for my father also. When just before diagnosis the prostate cancer, that time he periodically he was continuously complaining that some moles are getting enlarged. So afterwards he detected after doing all the testing and all. So is there any relation? Actually I know, but I'm just asking for all others.
Very right. Your questions are mostly very pertinent. That's why I like you are reading and then you are coming for a session. That is good about you.
Thank you, sir.
You know from the word caution, CAUTION, এগুলো সব দেওয়ালে টেবালে প্ল্যাকার্ডে অনেক জায়গায় লেখা আছে। C is change in bowel habits, A is altered bowel habits, U is disturbances which is unusual disturbance or unusual bleeding which is happening, এরকম করে CAUTION আছে। তো সেখানে unusual size of mole increasing is very important indicator that there is a possibility of cancer happening. A mole which is suddenly increasing in size has to be consulted with a physician if intervention is required or not. Absolutely true.
Thank you so much, sir. If anybody is having any other question, they also may ask. Without any hesitation, you may ask.
Now 1 hour we know each other, we are more of friends and we are colleagues. So বাংলা ইংরেজি জানতে হয়, আমরা এখানে প্রশ্ন উত্তরের জন্য বসেছি, and third time we are activated with Zoom, so we can still spend some more time. যদি তোমাদের কোনো প্রশ্ন থাকে, don't hesitate, because I learned lot of things. তোমাদের অনেক প্রশ্ন আমিও তোমাদের করি যেটা আমার জানা নেই, and you know the government of India through Ayush program and all, we want to develop a platform where we talk congruently between the allopathy, homeopathy and Ayurvedic. So I think we should all reach and have a common platform so we understand each other's language. সেই জন্যই এই platform. I don't want to do it more. Even not me, my friends in Mumbai, oncologists, they are also doing similar program, and I feel proud to interact. In fact, পারলে আমি এটা শেয়ারও করেছি লিঙ্কডইনে। আমি জানি না তোমরা কেউ লিঙ্কডইনে আছো কিনা। LinkedIn, you can connect with me. There are a lot of oncologists in Mumbai, in Europe, who are my friends, and we can join because that's a very professional site. ওখানে ডাক্তাররা অনেকেই যারা সিরিয়াস ডিসকাশন করে, unlike Facebook বা WhatsApp. You can see I have shared this brochure যেটা Dr. Priyanka বানিয়েছে, and I think I am proud of it. She has done a lot of good homework, and this somebody has to have the trust, I know. So that is the way forward, and we can grow this way. And এখানে যদি কোনো প্রশ্ন কারোর থাকে, I think most welcome. That may sound, তোমার মনে হতে পারে কি এই সিলি কোয়েশ্চেন, ডাক্তারবাবুর সঙ্গে এটা আলোচনা করবো, উনি আবার কি ভাববেন। Not at all. Medical science, something silly to you may be something very intelligent question to me also, or for a patient for that. অনেক সাধারণ প্রশ্ন কিন্তু আমাদের।
হ্যালো স্যার। স্যার অ্যাকচুয়ালি মানে টিল নাও আমাদের কোনো ভ্যাকসিন পাইনি, মানে কোভিড এর জন্য কোনো ভ্যাকসিন এখনো আসেনি। তো এখন যদি কোনো মানে এখন কোভিড এর পেশেন্টকে কিভাবে কোন মেডিসিন দিয়ে মানে কিউর করা যাবে এরকম?
দেখো, কোভিড এর তো দুটো ব্যাপার, এক হলো প্রিভেনশন, মানে আমরা যেটা আলোচনা করলাম, সোশ্যাল ডিস্টেন্সিং, স্যানিটাইজেশন অ্যান্ড মাস্ক ইজ ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট। মানে ইনফ্যাক্ট এখন ফোমাইড বা সারফেস কন্ট্যাক্ট যেগুলো বলছিলাম, এর থেকেও ইম্পর্টেন্ট হয়ে গেছে হলো মাস্ক দেখা গেছে ইজ দ্য মোস্ট ইম্পর্টেন্ট কজ, যে ক্যাজুয়াল অ্যাটিটিউড অফ মাস্ক ক্যান লিড টু মানে কন্টামিনেশন ফ্রম ওয়ান পারসন টু আনাদার। তো যতদিন না হয়, আমরা ভেবেছিলাম হার্ড ইমিউনিটি ডেভেলপ করবে। তোমরা কেউ জানো হার্ড ইমিউনিটি কাকে বলে? ডক্টর সুজাতা অধিকারী, ইউ নো দ্যাট?
নো স্যার, হ্যাজ নো আইডিয়া।
স্যার অনেকক্ষণ ধরে মানে একটা এরিয়াতে যদি কিছু স্টুডেন্ট যায়, বা আমি এটা স্কুল লেভেলে শুনেছিলাম স্যার, যদি মানে একটা স্কুল যদি কোভিড ফাংশনে খোলা হয়, দেখা যায় যে যদি 100টা বাচ্চা যায় তার ভেতরে 2 বা 3জন মানে এফেক্টেড হলো, ওদের ভেতর ইমিউনিটিটা বেশি ডেভেলপ করে, যাতে ওরা মানে কোভিড ডেভেলপ করে না। ওটা কি হার্ড ইমিউনিটি বলে?
60% of the population যদি ইনফেক্টেড হয়ে যায় নোয়িংলি অর আননোয়িংলি, তাহলে আমরা সেটাকে বলি হার্ড ইমিউনিটি। সো সেই 60%টা ক্যান বি ভ্যারিয়েবল। দেখা গেছে ডিপেন্ডিং আপন দ্য ইনফেক্টিভিটি ইন্ডেক্স, মানে যখন মার্চ মাসে করোনা ভাইরাস হলো তখন আর নট হলো ইনফেক্টিভিটি পোটেনশিয়াল অফ করোনা ওয়াজ ভেরি হাই, ইট ওয়াজ 3.4 vis-a-vis আর নট মানে ইনফেক্টিভ পোটেনশিয়াল অফ স্প্রেডিং করোনা, মানে একজনের থেকে দুজন, দুজনের থেকে চারজন, চারজনের থেকে আটজন, আটজনের থেকে 64 জন, এটা হলো আর নট ইনফেক্টিভিটি চান্স। তো সেইটা ওয়াজ ভেরি হাই ইন দ্য মান্থ অফ মার্চ টু মে, বাট জুলাইয়ের পর আর নট মানে ইনফেক্টিভ পোটেনশিয়াল হ্যাজ কাম ডাউন টু 1.2 in India. That has been laboratory tested and found out. So based on that, herd immunity বলা হয় যদি স্ট্যান্ডার্ড একটা ইনফেক্টিভিটি পোটেনশিয়াল থাকে 60% অফ দ্য পোটেনশিয়াল যদি এফেক্টেড হয়, সেটা একটা রেঞ্জ আছে, নট অলওয়েজ 60, ইট শুড বি 50 to 70%। বাট যখন আর নট কমে যায় তখন বলছে 30% পপুলেশনও নাকি যদি হলে পরে rest all of them will be immune from the infection, whatever infection, if it is corona or something else. So সেই হিসেবে herd immunity, because the population is huge in our country, 1.5, so it is very difficult to understand that herd immunity will develop. So only other option in India is a vaccine, and a vaccine. But otherwise, we will live with coronavirus as we have lived with influenza virus. So this will be the standard of care, and we try to live with this. And I think the infectivity coming down, the fatality will be less than 2%. But having said that, unfortunately, healthcare workers, that includes doctor or paramedics, এখন কিন্তু healthcare workers এর infectivity বা fatality is high in India. So we should be little careful about that. But otherwise, fatality is less than 2%. So infectivity is still there, but it will take its own course of time before we can say that vaccine comes or herd immunity develops, but nothing very close to that. So 2020, we don't have any options except prevention, and prevention.
ওকে স্যার। না স্যার, অ্যাকচুয়ালি যদি পেশেন্ট মানে কোভিডে এফেক্টেড হয়, দেন কোয়ারেন্টাইন সেন্টার আর আইসোলেশনে দেওয়া হয়। তো আফটার 28 days or 14 days উনি কিউর হচ্ছেন, কোভিড পজিটিভ থেকে কোভিড নেগেটিভ হচ্ছেন, বাট ওটা কিভাবে হচ্ছে এটাই বুঝতে পারছি না। উইদাউট মানে মেডিসিন কিভাবে হচ্ছে?
Medicine, দেখো, coronavirus or any viral infection is the virus replicates in the body, and then as I told you, it is not going to stay in the lifelong. So there is a chance that it has a auto death. So সেটা shelf life হয় প্রত্যেকটা ভাইরাসের। So that may be 2 days, that may be 7 days, that may be 14 days. তো দেখা গেছে incubation period is one thing, shelf life is another thing. So incubation period is 2 to 5 days, the maximum chance of infection, and shelf life is 7 to 10 days. So সেই হিসেবে based on that extrapolation data has shown the 14 days should be quarantine. But তারপরে অনেক নতুন অ্যাডভাইজারি এসছে, যখন বলা হচ্ছে পেশেন্টের জ্বর কমে গেছে and within 3 days he or she should be discharged, and বলা হচ্ছে within 7 days he or she should stop quarantine and he can go out for hospital working also.
Okay sir, thank you so much sir.
That is a good discussion. Thank you nicely. Dr. মন্ডলকে আমি দেখতে পাচ্ছি, উনি চ্যাটে লিখেছেন। Thank you sir, আপনার সঙ্গে আলাপ হলে ভালো লাগতো, দুটো কথা বললে পরে। So we missed you in the inaugural part of the session, so it will be nice, looking forward to meet you maybe in virtual session or anywhere else.
I will contact with you sir later, আমি আপনার সাথে পরে স্যার যোগাযোগ করে নেব স্যার।
Good talking to you and good meeting you virtually.
Okay sir. Thank you sir, খুব ভালো লাগলো।
Thank you Priyanka, very good initiative. initiative will go on. I think we have another date when we are talking about lung cancer. এবং যত তোমরা
Yes,
প্রশ্ন
sir.
করবে, I feel good and proud about it because that is it. We discussed. This is a platform where we should interact.
আমাদের স্যার সৌভাগ্য যে আপনার মতো একজন লোককে প্রিয়াঙ্কা আমাদের সাথে যোগাযোগ করিয়ে দিয়েছে স্যার। ইন ফিউচার আমরা আপনাকে রেগুলার বেসিসে
Nothing like that. It is just a destiny that we are made to meet each other. Maybe COVID times, most of us are not so busy. So virtual learning, sometimes এই learning গুলো bore হয়ে যায় webinar, but sometimes again you get a food for thought at the end of the day. So that is it.
ধন্যবাদ স্যার।
ধন্যবাদ।
Thank you so much, sir.
আলাপ হলো, অনেকেই
Thank you so
পার্টিসিপেট
much.
করলে। মোর অফ ইন্টারাকশন, আমার ইমেল আইডি বা মোবাইল প্রিয়াঙ্কার কাছে আছে। মোবাইল নাম্বার ইউ ক্যান গিভ মেসেজ অর হোয়াটসঅ্যাপও করতে পারো with reference. I think I have popped up in the screen, and we can keep in touch, or we can have a discussion about any patient. But mind you, I am a cancer patient, so we'll talk about cancer patients only, and I'll be happy to respond.
ধন্যবাদ স্যার।
ধন্যবাদ। Thank you.
ওকে স্যার। হ্যাঁ, গুড ইভিনিং স্যার।
Yes. So I'm leaving.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your very informative and very friendly atmosphere that I like so much. And I think all other participants, they are also now becoming very free to discuss anything, especially about cancer related matter with sir. And if anybody is interested, definitely I'll share sir's phone number along with his, any email ID and all. And I think you people enjoyed a lot today. And now I'm having one announcement that tomorrow also we are having 2 sessions. That is in the morning 8 a.m. Dr. Ramin Shatra from Parul University. He will present over the topic that is therapeutic yoga. Sir especially requested you all that if it is possible, then please come along with your yoga mat, and please kindly you just wear very yoga related dresses which is little bit comfortable, okay, not that much tight. And if you want, you may make your video on, okay, if you want. There is no necessity, but if you want, along with sir, you may continue your yoga practices because sir will demonstrate directly. So if you are interested, along with sir, you may also practice that one, because yoga means just sitting and just listening, not like that. If you are practicing means only then you would be perfect and you can teach your patients and all, okay. So that's why sir requested once, if you are interested, you may do like that. And afterwards, in the evenings, again 7 p.m., we are having another speaker from our Rajiv Gandhi Ayurveda Medical College lecturer, Dr. Aparajita Das. Her topic is Rashayana procedure of Swastha. Okay, so again I am giving thanks to everybody and appreciating everybody to listening the entire program with patience and all. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you all other participants, audience, and our others, all faculties. And for tonight, this is the time to say goodbye. Okay, thank you. Namaskar.